There's just been yet another victory for chained wives or Jewish women who are refused a religious divorce. The Knesset yesterday passed a new law that would allow non-Israeli Jewish women abroad the opportunity to apply for divorce in Israeli rabbinical courts. Now, the law was passed in a vote of 42 to 24 with 2 abstentions. And here with more is ILTV's Aaron Porras. So, Aaron, what are the details of this bill?
Well, as you know, the issue of chained wives has been a very contentious one for a long time. And since without getting the get or the religious divorce document, a Jew cannot remarry. And, only the husband can issue the get. So the only exception to this is in extreme cases, which we've actually seen recently. And the rabbinical courts typically exhaust every other option, including sanctions, excommunication, and jail time here in Israel before going over the husband's head. So what this law does is it paves the way for Jewish chained wives anywhere to get the get through Israel's rabbinical courts.
So on the surface, this is amazing, but I understand that there are limits to this law as well, right?
Yeah, first, the law will only be in effect for 3 years, and that's likely to function as a sort of trial period. Then with respect to the international cases, the religious courts will only be able to decide on the divorce itself, but none of the divorce-related issues like custody of children or separation of assets. Further, there are many requirements that must be met abroad before the case can actually be brought before the Israeli system. That being said, there are others who call this a watered-down version of the original bill for, many other reasons too. Originally, the bill would have applied to chained wives and husbands, but now only applies to wives. It was also set to apply to both Jewish religious and civil divorce proceedings, but the civil part was removed.
And I also understand that there were fears raised in the Knesset by opposition Knesset member Yael Cohen-Paran, who argued that this really is just a power grab at the end of the day.
Sure, yeah, that's definitely something that many people fear. Meretz MK Michal Rosen also raised concerns, pointing out that it's not even like Israel has this issue figured out locally, and yet Israel is now going to be able to decide on cases abroad, which is a good point. But clearly by the vote, people are excited by at least the prospect of more options in these terrible situations.
All right. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.